In just one night, one of my dearest friends from high school and a fellow serviceman in the Navy made a decision that not only cost him 1 week in a hospital, 2 weeks in prison, but it cost him his career in the Navy, as he is now being discharged, ruining his career that he had lined up for a lifetime. This was my best friend, and we knew each other probably better than each other's families did. But due to peer pressure and one bad decision, he made a decision that was completely out of character. Illegal drugs are a dangerous venom that we allow to rampage in our societies down the streets. The use of any illegal drug can cause addictive behaviors that can kill you. Illegal drugs are illegal for a reason. They are destructive. In my speech, I'll be going over just some of the costs illegal drugs have, to include respect from peers, losing your job, the addictive behaviors that could cost you more than you anticipated, as well as ultimately death. Drugs will cause you to lose respect with your peers and could cause you your job. StopAddiction.com contributes that drug use actually rose unemployment to 6%, and they completely back that drug use was the reason for this. It's even on the government radar. President Obama himself created a 2012 National Drug Control Strategy that outlines how the U.S. government is going to get involved and help control and regulate all the illegal drugs that are being trafficked into our country. The drugs themselves have an addictive nature that could cost you way more than you ever anticipated. In that same 2012 National Drug Control Strategy, the FDA and the Institute of Medicine were able to find no medicinal properties in marijuana that are safe or even effective towards any known diseases in today's society. If you become addicted, the substances can take over survival behaviors. As helpguide.org points out, they could take over survival behaviors in your psyche, like eating or drinking. So you're going to need to do these illegal drugs as opposed to giving your body the nourishment it needs to continue each day, or even drinking. And ultimately, it can lead to death. Over 250,000 people died last year, as reports on myhealthnewsdaily.com. Over 250,000 of people contribute their death to illegal drug use. Many people start with the need for a small dose. All you need is that small dose to get you that high. But over time, that small dose isn't enough to continue getting that high. So over time, you begin upping the dosage, little by little, until one day you're taking so much, you're causing multiple organ failure. Many of the military branches have a zero tolerance policy. So it goes right back to the point of losing your peers. Many people can't associate with you because you are doing these illegal drugs, and it could affect ultimately their careers as well. Drugs are truly a destructive force, and you can see this through losing your jobs, losing your peers, the addictive behaviors that are causing you to lose way more, and even the loss of life. Drug use must be stopped because it not only affects yourself, but it affects all those around you, as your parents are forced to watch you waste away to your drug abuse, and may even have to bury you because of your drug abuse. We can affect that change by becoming educated on what the drugs are, what they do, and ultimately how we can stop them. And we can even rely on God to help us through this, using Him as our wall, as well as our barrier to be protected against the use of these drugs. Drugs can destroy a life, but we all have to remember that while they destroy lives, God rebuilds those same lives and can redeem those who have been seen using them. Thank you.